Hello and welcome. I am Ash Mannix. It is Sunday evening once again, and we're going to play some more Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. We're on game 2 of the collection. I apologize in advance if you happen to hear a certain jobby making noise in the background. I'm trying to keep Jobby entertained with a cat toy while doing the stream. And now Jobby is entertaining himself. Anyway, let's get into this. So, in the last part of the playthrough, we came across a character. So it's a couple of days from the previous case where we found out the perpetrator for the guy that made confectionery and all that stuff. Finished that case. This new case started a couple of days later, and we are introduced to a patient from the hospital via a weird nurse who has amnesia. And then it turns out, we eventually find out that that patient is Kay Faraday, which is kind of insane because he looks very different. And is acting very different because she has amnesia. So, we're going to continue that case. Let us get into it. Let me crack open my can of... let me also switch to full screen. Let me crack open my can of extremely unhealthy, shitty energy drink Monster. 0 sugar at least. I really should drink less of these. Oh. But I do love how the cans are really big, so they give you 500ml. Is it 500ml? Is it? Yeah, 500ml cans. So good, but also so bad. Don't have these at home. What's this on the floor? Right, we've already read that bit. I wouldn't joke with a dead person. Why can we not see the... Right, well. Oh, no, Jobby! No, Jobby! What are you doing? Oh, you bastard! Right. Oh, Jobby's going crazy for this toy. Jobby, go for it! Go for it! Attack the toy, Jobby! Yeah, this is what people come for, I'm sure. Me chatting shite while I try to entertain my kitty. Why are you trying to eat it? Right, where are we going with this? What have you not looked at? Hello, Valari Kantari. I don't know what you're asking. I'm gonna assume, hopefully not. Oh, what we've read all of this information. I think what was left was maybe to talk to the people. Yeah. You pesky kids want some. Alright. Nurse Needler, could you tell me a little more about your relationship with Dr. Hertz? Sure, let's see. Well, I've lived with her since I was little. If I got lost while I was out playing, she'd come looking for me till the sun went down. Oh, that's nice. If I fell over and grazed my knee, she'd watch over me till I found the strength to pick myself up. Oh, that was nice. That's quite the heartwarming tale. Very classic grandmother-child relationship. Well, I mean, yeah, it's classic. Unfortunately, not everyone gets to have a relationship like that with their grandparents or even their parents. Oh, what? No, Jobby, don't attack stuff. Fuck. If you flip that can over, I will go apeshit. Right. Valeric Katari saying the headgear saying safety first implies that there has been a precedence. No, I think it's just stupid marketing because I don't know. No, because the implication is not just safety first. It's like safety first. Let's use medicine, and her whole stick is she's trying to give people injections. Hello, Elia Harris. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Twitch stream. Hopefully you enjoy some of this. We're playing some Ace Attorney Investigations, and I'm also trying to entertain my cat, who's now more interested in what's going on outside. Charming. Right. And once I became a nurse, if I stuck a needle in the wrong place, she'd say, "Not there, you bonehead, there!" And then she'd pull it right out and ouch! Damn. Ouch, I felt that, pal. Can we stop talking about needles now? Oh, he doesn't like needles, does he? Anyway, so yeah, I can do any kind of nursing. What? I can do any kind of nursing thing I need for Grandma now. That's not how nursing works, but okay. Thank you. That was a very thorough answer indeed. Even if the story didn't end on a heartwarming note, it's nice that they share such a close bond, I suppose. Yeah, it's a bit weird though. I do like, so, where's the button? I do like how she's like holding her grandmother's hand. I don't know, I thought it's a nice touch. Just like giving her stability and stuff. You must be the best coroner in town, Dr. Hertz. I'll bet you can spot a cause of death in seconds and get it right every time, huh? What is he talking about? What do you know about coronering, you big gullet? You don't know the first dang thing. Ouch. You'll have to forgive the detective, Dr. Hertz. I'll make sure he learns not to say such presumptuous things. As if I care. You shut your pie hole and listen, Mr. Smarty Pants. Spotting a cause of death correctly in seconds is my bread and butter. What the fuck? Which is why the one thing that gets my goat worse than anything is folks getting in my dang way. I mean, you're not... Wait, where's Jobby gone? See this cat? Fucking hell. Right. I think that's all she wanted to say. Satisfied? What? Absolutely. Thank you very much. All we want to do is to examine the body for clues. We'll do our best to stay out of your way. I imagine it's because of how seriously she takes her work that she reacts so colourfully to us. Oh, Jobby, did you come back for the toy? You're an arsehole. Oh, you're enjoying that. Oh, you got insane for that. Oh shit. Anyway. Hertz Hospital is the finest medical institution in the land. It would have to be with Grandma in charge. Is it normal for a coroner to be in charge of a hospital? How about it? You look like you could use some R&R. What? You sure do, and you're in luck. We got us an empty suite or two with fancy hot tubs and all right now. What the fuck is this? Thank you. As you can see, we're in perfectly fine health. We won't be needing a room at the hospital. Yup, fit as fiddles and strong as oxes. That's our motto, right, sir? Maybe yours, detective. I'd like to think I have a little more going for me than that. Damn. That doesn't matter. Hertz Hospital welcomes the hale and hearty too. What? Our healthy... So what stay anyway campaign is in full swing and going great. What the fuck is this? Balactar is asking, isn't that tampering? What, looking at analysing the crime scene? No. To think that lawyer's being let doing that, I don't think so. Like I said, isn't a police employed medical specialist supposed to do an autopsy in a laboratory? Yeah, so, yeah, I mean... Oh my god, one sec. No, Jobby! You fucking... I'll be back. That's me back. Jobby tried to run off with the cat toy, and I'm worried that he would do something bad with it, accidentally swallow a piece or something, so I had to take it off him. Anyway, bloody hell. Not sick or injured? That's nice. Your room is half the price. What the fuck? Earth could convince me to spend a night in the hospital for pleasure. This is a one-time offer, you know, so how about it? Come stay at the happiest hospital in town. So this is wrong on so many levels. The hot dog does sound pretty good. And half price? This might be too good to miss. Do you not have a shower at home? Seriously, detective, you can't even afford it. Well, that was not helpful. What do we have? We don't have anything beyond. What is this? The letter was carrying. No, I don't think they know about that. I don't know if they've really got anything else to say. Okay. Wait a minute. What is going on with the hand there? I thought that might be a henna tattoo, but I got a feeling it isn't. Also, they're holding a key card. Promises. Okay. That's this shit is always incriminating as fuck. Oh, 3 bullet wounds. Is that bullet wounds or is that just... No, that is bullet wounds or something. Bloody hell. What the fuck happened here? Also, what is this outfit? I've got to admit, it's a pretty slick outfit. A white suit jacket, white trousers, and some really tall black boots. Looks cool. Who is this person? I hope it's not someone we know from previous cases. They even have gloves as well. Elia Harris is saying, I just followed you on X. Can I get your follow back? I mean, let's see. What's X? What's happening on X? Yeah, why not? I don't usually follow people back just for follows, but we'll do it this time. Right. Well, I try saying, did nobody applies a coroner that they need to call the head of a hospital to do that? What? No. So what my suspicion is, Valeric, is because this happened in the... What the fuck is this? The head of prosecution of justice or whatever the fuck room. They got the top coroner on the job, probably to like well, maybe because they're better at keeping secrets. I don't know. Right, because clearly something dodgy is happening here. Horseman boots. It does look like horsey boots, right? Horse riding boots. Right, let's well, one thing's for certain. This isn't Kay. She doesn't even look like her. Yeah, I mean, we kind of realised that, mate. I think we knew that already, detective. Our Kay is standing right over here after all. Yeah, we kind of assumed that. What the fuck? The victim looks to be in her 30s. She's wearing a white suit. Could be she worked in one of the offices here in the building. Perhaps. But for now, she remains unidentified. The question is, why did the police seem to think her name was Kay? I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. We're going. Okay, mate. Right. Let's see. This book. What the? That's Kay's promises notebook. Oh yeah, I feel like this sounds familiar. I think she was talking about this at one point. It's where she wrote down all the promises she made to her dad. Haven't seen this in a while. Indeed. Promise 1, never take things from a stranger. What? What? Never take things from a stranger? So she's a mighty thief, but she promises never to take things from a... Does that mean never to accept something from a stranger, but she's okay to steal from it? Promise to never go anywhere with a stranger. That's it? She didn't know Edgeworth when she was hanging around with him in the beginning. I don't think these promises line up. Edgeworth, a book of vows made by a child to her father. Oh wait, there's more. Always greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Okay. Never cry in front of strangers. Oh. That could be a little bit insidious, that one. I get... Like, if something is going on in the family, and they're like, don't tell strangers about it, and you want to cry, and it's like, don't cry in front of strangers. You don't want them to know. You know, I feel like there's a slightly insidious one there. I suppose it's supposed to be like, be strong in front of strangers. But still, anyway, always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. That's a good one. But what exactly is it doing here? Oh, I just remembered something Detective Bad told me a few years back. He said something precious decay had disappeared from the station. What? Evidence went missing from police custody. Wait. Was that not her personal thing? Was it in police custody? What? Detective Bad said he looked for it everywhere, but no dice. What did this mean? Why did it turn up here of all places? You there. What do we know about this notebook, officer? Wow, you there. Doesn't even try to know his name. The victim was holding it when they found her, sir. It was the only thing with any kind of name on it at the time. That's how she became K. Talk about a red herring. Still doesn't explain how she ended up with it, though. If only we had a few more leads on the victim's true identity. Let's carry on, yeah? It doesn't look as if there's anything in the chest pocket. Nothing except this hole right here. By the look of how the fabric was torn, I think it was pierced by something sharp. Damn, might have been not a rake. A forky thing? God, I'm fucking blanking on the name of that gardening tool. The forky one. What the fuck is it called again? A digging fork? Oh, it's just called a fork. Wait. Yeah, okay. A digging fork. Fucking, I'm terrible. Pitchfork, yeah. Also, it might have been a trident, who knows? Can't keep your coins in there now. They'd all fall right out. Fucking hell, Gumshoe. Have you never heard of a change purse, detective? Who keeps cash nowadays? We live in a shitty cashless society. No need for cash. Now the government can track all your things, and if Visa hates you, decides to block your fucking account, you can't pay for it. Anyway, I'm not going to go down rabbit hole. Put on the tinfoil hat. They'll be like, they're making the frogs. Sure have, sir. It's another word for a pocket, right? Oh my god. I give up. Yeah, you really should. Right, the flower. There's something pinned to the jacket here. A piece of magenta fabric. Whatever it was, it looks like it was torn off pretty roughly. Let's deduce something from that. Could this be related to the evidence somehow? Yes. Eureka! Eureka! Judging by its appearance, I'd say that the flower Kay was carrying originally belonged to the victim. Yeah, now that you mention it, it does look like it's made out of the same fabric. Indeed, let's make a closer comparison. The torn edges match up exactly. Got one heck of an eye, sir. A magenta flower made of fabric that is usually worn on the chest as a decoration, torn from the victim's clothes. Magenta flower data updated in my organizer. If the flower belongs to the victim, this implies a connection between the victim and Kay Faraday. Ah, fuck. Why the hell does all the main characters always get fucking implicated in these fucking murders? Black Tie saying, what is wrong with Gumshoe? He's a bit of an idiot. I feel like that's been consistent. Also, he's poor. It doesn't help that Edgeworth keeps docking his pay. Furthermore, it appears that the flower was torn off with considerable force. Kay Faraday was involved in the incident somehow, and based on what we are seeing here, we may have no choice but to treat her as our main suspect. Oh, for fuck's sake. What? Again? Wait, I feel, is this like the second or third time she's been suspected or something? There's no way she could have done this. I can't even begin to imagine it. There isn't a murderous bone in her body. Mate, we can't use, like, emotional reasoning. It has to, we need proof. Logic and physical proof. Nevertheless, we lack the evidence to disprove such an assertion. For the moment, we're simply considering all the possibilities. Isn't that right, Miles Edgeworth? Shouldn't you be calling him, like, Big Bro or something? Oni-chan? Francisco Von Carver saying Oni-chan? Would be so wrong. For better or worse, yes. Valaric tries saying, yeah, dumb, but I didn't know he would be so distasteful. Can't keep coins there now. Yeah, do you know, that is kind of off kilter for him. I don't know why they're, like, he's being so flippant about this situation in a way that's not like Gumshoe. A pure white jacket with a deep red stain on its lapel. This jacket, the buttons are on the wearer's right hand side. What's so weird about that? Buttons always go on the right. No. Are we going to say that the buttons go on the right for men's jackets and they go on the left for women's? Is that how that works? Oh, there we go. Not on women's clothing. Traditionally, the buttons would be on the left. Why did they do that? Why even bother with that? Is there, like, a reason besides just being able to tell if it's a coat designed for a man or a woman? Like I always say, sir, you sure know your stuff. I mean, he does wear, I'm assuming, tailored clothes. This is common knowledge, detective. Nothing else seems amiss. Wait, what's this in the pocket? A pair of gloves, also white. They don't seem to be soiled in any way. I imagine they must have belonged to the victim. I mean, they're in the victim's pocket. It seems she suffered a serious burn to her hand at some point. You think it has something to do with how she died? No, the scar's too old for that. I would imagine it happened some time ago. She's holding something. Detective, could you open her hand for me? Has he got gloves on? Yes, sir, right away. He better have gloves on. What is that? Wait, I know. That's called a key card. For the Justice Building, maybe. It's a loyalty card, probably from a store. Shouch! It's a key card. Fucking hell. Come on. Why, sir? Why? The question we should be asking is, what does it open? It's a fucking key card for the Justice Building. Come on. I mean, fuck it out. Right, a security key cards need to enter the committee chamber. Boom! Logic. I would imagine that the victim's key card probably grants access to this room, wouldn't you? Let me go find out, sir. Are we gonna, like, put our hands on the key card? I'm back! They found some details on that key card in the security system. It's for this room, just like you said. So the victim was able to enter and exit this chamber freely. Assuming that the key card actually belonged to her, yes. Indeed. Keycard data jotted down in my organizer. Wait, why did we... I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Yeah, why did we zoom out there? You think this could be the murder weapon? Ooh, I didn't even think about that. A 3-arm candleworm. The victim suffered the same number of puncture wounds to the chest. Puncture wounds that could well have been made by these spikes. Why does it have spikes in it? Is that where you stick the candle on? Is that how that works? I feel like they don't usually have spikes in it. You just kind of like put it in the holder. A candle album? So, fucking hell, Gumshoe. Not quite, detective. Oh shit, 1 second, guys. Like saying, what's up with the spot in her hand? Yeah, we just pointed out it's a burn mark. So they can be easily buttoned off by men? No, I don't think so. Spikes? I don't think normal spikes would penetrate that deeply to make such wide holes. I mean, I think you're giving this game too much credit. I think within the logic and the BS of this game is probably possible. But you're right, I mean, those are not deep. I don't know if they're deep enough to kill. Can you remove the text for a second? So, yeah, I don't think these are necessary. I mean, they are, to be honest, they are painted red, right? So that looks like the blood. But I wonder, what are the odds though? Like, if this was caused by a different weapon, what are the odds that they would find like a candle bra like this that had the same spacing to like make it look like this was the murder weapon? But also, would that kill a person? And why is she lying on the desk, but there's no real blood staining on this desk? It's a bit weird. Black classic, that's too long. That's not normal. Yeah, I mean, a candle bra. Did I say a candle bra? Candle bra? Whatever. A candle holder, in other words. Ah, gotcha. That reminds me. Forgot to pay my electricity bill once a while back, and I had to live by candlelight for a whole month. Who does that in this day and age? People do that, mate. A three-armed candle holder that may have been the murder weapon, judging by the wounds to the victim's chest. Candle brum data jotted down in my organizer. I said, yeah, candle bra. Candle brum? Where did I get candle bra from? I don't know. Let's look at these boots. These boots were made for walking, and walking's what they do. What the fuck's going on with this? Okay, then there's nothing. We don't want to look at the boots. Those are awesome boots, by the way. Wait, look at the hand. Oh, we've already looked at the hand. The victim's hair is caked with blood. Looks like she was hit with something, huh? Yeah, maybe. Do you know what? Maybe the spikes in her chest weren't the cause of death. Unfortunately, it's too early to say for certain. Perhaps an answer will turn up as we investigate further. Wait, that investigation complete? We didn't even look at the fucking notes. It seems we're no closer to discovering the identity of our victim. Then, am I really Kate? Can you really be sure? Can't we just do a DNA test? Or is there not like some easy, like just scan her face? Yeah, I think could be able to tell you. I mean, we know it's her. Does she not have like some sort of birthmark or a scar or some sort of, I don't know, dental records? Dental records will tell you who she is. Of course we're sure. What are you talking about? Thank you. And that person lying there, you killed her, pardon. Is someone you may have Trust Francisca to not Francisca von Karma to have no fucking subtlety. She don't give a shit. Is someone you may have murdered, but that's all we can say for now. No, there's no way she did it. Is that right, sir? Indeed, I don't believe that the K we know could have done something like this. You're becoming a real softy, Miles Edgeworth. Ooh, who the fuck's this person? Well, look who it is again. Could it be Verity? Oh, I know that voice. Or is it that winner guy? Oh, fuck. Winner. With a winning smile and a #1 name in the business is I, Prosecutor Eustace Winner. Fucking hell. Can we get someone else? This guy's fucking lame. Oh, wait. Oh, things just got better. Oh! The little, I don't even know, courtesy? Please forgive the intrusion. Step away from that body, Edgeworth. I didn't call for you and I don't need you. This case is mine. It's what the victim would have wanted. What? You knew the victim. The sword really is her. But be not afraid, everyone, for the goddess of justice will guide us to the truth. She sure will. Now that I'm here, everything's going to be alright, right? You know this person. You don't seem that phased about them being dead. To think that she told you to come for her when her dad died. What? Wiener? Wait, what are you talking about? About Kay? What's wrong with asking someone to comfort you? Whoever did this will live to regret it. I'll shoot. Eek! Yes! Miles Edgeworth, who is this imbecile? Yes! Oh, fuck. We've not had Franziska with in the same room as Eustace. Oh, this will be fucking awesome. Why am I getting the death glare? I've got nothing to do with him. Francis von Karma, I presume? My apologies, I should have introduced myself sooner. Verity Gavel, at your service. Oh my god, what about? Franziska is fucking awesome. Oh god, it's like Franziska von Karma and Gavel in the same room. Oh, so much awesomeness. And the deceased in this case is Rosie Ringer, attorney at law and a member of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence. I see. That would explain the key card. So you're the lead prosecutor. Why is he the lead? He's a fucking idiot. Yup, which means this case will be solved in I. You didn't tell me your name yet, little boy. Franziska von Karma is best girl. Fucking without a doubt. If you want to know my name, all you have to do is ow! Stop babbling and tell me now. It's Eustace Winner. I think we've established where the balance of power lies in this particular room. I love this. This guy's fucking deserved this for such a long time. Yes! Fuck you, Eustace. When Kay was a kid, she urged you to comfort her, and now she alleges her of murder. Oh. Yeah, I mean, look, people can change, right? I think... So, when she was a kid, she clearly needed comforting. She was clearly not a suspect in murder. But Franziska is, if anything, can be cold and logical, right? And right now, I don't think Franziska thinks that Kay is a murderer, but she is pretty cold. She's honest about it, right? Brutally honest. She's like, you are implicated in this. You could be a suspect. You have she has convenient amnesia. Like, Franziska's not as close to Kay as Edgeworth is. So she's not like the worm type either. She would suspect Gumshoe of being fucking implicated in something. And she's had to work with him for a while and things. She's just like that. So I'm not surprised. I think that's consistent. I think that's the way Franziska is. I mean, she's not saying that she is guilty. She's saying that she is a potential, not witness, a potential suspect. She is a suspect, sorry. So anyway, this is awesome. Mr. Guy in charge. Here, this is from Grandma. What's this? Oh, the preliminary findings? Looks like it's game over for you, Edgeworth. Why is this guy even here? What age is this guy again? Let me just check this. This guy's 17. Oh my god. I mean, wait, Franziska's 19. Fucking hell, it's a young team. Verity Gavel is the ancient 26. Rosie Ringer, the victim in this case, she was a defense attorney and served in the committee alongside Judge Gavel. What a shame. And then we've got... She's 60? Bro, why does she look that old? She looks like she's 80. What the fuck is wrong with this game? She does not look 60. Fuck off. What is this? She looks like 100 years old. Fuck off. She's 60. Oh my god. Yeah, what is this game like? 22 and then 32. This isn't a game, Mr. Winner. Alright, that's me done. See ya next stiff. Oh my god. Yeah, home time. I could murder a bowl of noodles right about now. God, have some fucking common decency, guys. We're out of here, everybody. Stay healthy. Jeez, what a weird grouping. I forgot that Franziska's like 19 in this. What is the oldest age she is in the games? I think she's older in some of the other games. Like, she comes across as like someone in her. I mean, she doesn't look it. All these characters look young, right? But I don't know. I feel like the amount of angst she has. She comes across. Maybe it's the whip stuff, but she comes across as someone in her like late 20s, early 30s. Like around. Well, to be honest, around Verity or Rosie Ringer. I mean, Rosie Ringer. Whatever. Fucking 60 miles. The people who drew these, create these characters are so ageist. It's like, we'll just have like a 17-year-old lead. Why is he wearing two jackets? I just fucking realized this. He's wearing a suit jacket, like a school top, which is fine, right? And then he's wearing another suit jacket on top of a suit jacket. Why have I not thought about this before? This guy fucking sucks. I hope Franziska like whips him 100 times more. This is one of the first times where I've thoroughly enjoyed Franziska von Karma being too whip happy. Eustace. It was a candle holder that killed her, and she died sometime late last night. What now, Gavel? It's very kind of you to share the coroner's findings with everybody, Eustace. Oh, damn. But perhaps you should leave it there. We wouldn't want you to strain your voice after all. No, that would be a tragedy. Initial findings of Dr. Hilda Hertz, cause of death, stab wounds to chest, head injury sustained post-mortem. She got the head injury after the stab to the chest. Interesting. Anyway, that settles it. We need to arrest Kay Faraday. Fucking hell, you're so shit. What? What the heck are you talking about? I think Eustace's meaning was very clear. Miss Faraday is the murderer. Even you, Gavel, are all the prosecutors shit in this universe? Except for Edgeworth. And though she is dressed differently than usual, this young lady covered in bandages is Miss Faraday herself, correct? I'm surprised you recognize her. You really mean to arrest her here and now? If you do, then I'll be forced to object, loudly and forcefully. And as if further confirmation were needed, there it is. The committee was right to call your conduct into question. It is questionable in the extreme. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, just go. It's fine. You're in your fucking hospital gown, and you're like, you've just survived God knows what injuries. I mean, what is the bandages on your neck, right? You must have had bruising and shit. This looks pretty bad. They're just going to put you in a jail cell. Fine, this is in, but fine, Kay. I still don't remember anything. So maybe I did do it. Maybe I killed that poor woman and I just don't remember. Oh shit. That's an animation and a half. The goddess smiles on those who confess their sins. It is her wish that our confessions cleanse us. Bloody hell. She applauds your commitment to the cause of justice, as do I. Judge Gavel, Eustace. If you really intend to arrest Kay, could you at least explain your grounds for doing so? I, for one, certainly don't intend to yield. Not until I've seen some evidence to support your accusations. Then allow me, prepare to be hit with a face full of deductive genius, Edgeworth. Oh shit, right, face off. Well, it's not the candle thing would be able to kill her with certainty. Like, try, you'll have to defend her? Yes, probably. Remember, Kay saw something red. She did say that. And Wiener wears a red coat and another coat. No. 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 You don't think this dumbass is a... He's only like 17 and he's like a killer? I don't know. They call it the human race because somebody has to win it, and that that somebody is me. Oh, never heard something so fucking stupid. Oh my god. They call it the human race because somebody has to win it. That's the fucking quote for this stream. What a fucking idiot. God help us all. This guy's fucking a lost cause. Oh shit, I've hit the maximum. LOL. Uh-oh. I've moved stuff around. This is causing issue. God, this guy's so fucking stupid. I think he's stupid. He's so stupid it's rubbing off on me. In a bad way. Has he always worn that? Yeah, I think he's always worn the red coat on top of the blue coat. You've never heard of what? There's a reason why racers aren't called racists. What about human racer as title? Nah. I've just taken the whole quote. They call it the human race because somebody has to. I won this race too. I saw it before anybody else did. K-Fired is a murder, no doubt about it. She snuck into the committee chamber looking to do some of her trademark great thieving. Which means that nobody but her could have killed Rosie Ringer. Wow, that is flawless. Flawless bulletproof logic there, eh? Detective genius. That was a total mess. And if Detective Gumshoe is saying that, you know it must be bad. Wow. I asked you to explain your grounds for arresting Kay, yet you have explained exactly nothing. True, but we haven't seen any proof of her innocence either. Oh damn. It's alright, Kay. Mr. Edgeworth will pull off a miracle somehow. You just gotta believe in him. My deductions aren't acts of divine intervention, you know. Well, Miles Edgeworth, I'd hate for you to disappoint me. I wish Francisco would look at me like that. Not like that, though. But in the event that you do, I'll be sure to freely let you know. Good times. Rebuttal! Why I think he did it. They call it a human race because somebody has to win it. Yeah, right, ignore that.
Hold it!
Would you mind explaining the grounds for your accusations in a little more detail? Well, if you insist, prepare to be wowed, Edgeworth. I figured it all out before anybody else even had the chance. Before I even saw the scene. No, before you even heard about the case. I knew it right away. She did it. She's the murderer. It can't be anyone else. Eek! Your grounds. Yes, sorry. Oh wait, did he just hit himself? I was just getting to that. She snuck into the committee chamber looking to do some of her trademark great thieving.
Hold it!
Oh, really? And what was it she was trying to steal? Well, a file. A very particular file. One pertaining to your professional conduct, in fact, Master Edgeworth. And you can prove that she needed this file badly enough to steal it. Fucking hell. I don't know if I can... Well, there will be no need to go into that. Will there, Mr. What? Mr. Prosecutor? No, that won't be necessary. But... Please, Mr. Winner, continue. Wow. Francisca was like, what the fuck? Black Tracing, by the way, why do you call animals by breeds and not races like you do? They're not insects. What? You call, like, a dog, you say this is the race of the dog, we see this is the breed. I don't know. I do not know the etymology or the origin of why we refer to it as breed, but we say the same with what do we say with other animals like cows, different types of cows? We don't say breed. Maybe with dogs it's because they were usually bred, and so a lot of the different types of dog were bred to be that race. Most of them are not natural breeds, natural races. Maybe that's why we say breed instead of like the what the fuck, right? What do we what? No. Well, we say breeds for other animals as well. Breeds are distinct groups within a species that share certain characteristics often developed through selective breeding. Yeah, I think originally it's because we used to breed a lot of animals, so they would be of the same species, but different. Within the same species, but different. And so maybe that's how the English etymology decided to use breed instead of race. Because humans are not, well, they shouldn't be bred. That's as far as I know from my cursory Google search.
Hold it!
And you have proof that it could only have been Kay who committed the murder? Nope. Then might I suggest you try looking into other possible suspects with all due haste. For that, I believe, would be the winning approach here. The winning approach?
Overruled!
According to the reports we've received, the police have found no signs of anyone else's involvement. So you're accusing Kay based on that alone. A little tenuous, even for you. And suggesting that there are other possible suspects when there clearly aren't, isn't? Ugh, if only I had something that could prove Kay didn't do it. This is obviously a setup, plain and simple. You don't have to. It's alright, Kay. The truth will come out. I promise. I just need you to give me some time. Right, what do we have on us? A letter Kay was carrying. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get your precious thing back. Rosie. Oh, that would be proof, I suppose. Wait, let me also... Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Okay. Kay isn't capable of murder. There's no way she killed Miss Springer. But I have to prove that somehow, or she'll remain a suspect. Let's see, so they call it I want to arrange. She's not looking to do some of her trademark thieving, which means that nobody but her could have killed her. Wait, didn't we press him on this?
Objection!
Nope. Ah, for fuck's sake.
Overruled!
I fucked up there. Right, where is it?
Hold it!
I thought he gave up some information. Oh, really? And what was she trying to steal? A file.
Overruled!
We already went through this. Why are we not adding this to the fucking thing? Fuck! Ah, what the fuck? What do we have here? Right, he's full of shit. Wait, do you know what? I've not put on these. There are two major flaws with the statement you just made. Flaws in a statement of mine? I don't make mistakes, it's literally impossible. And that's the third flaw right there. You're just trying to confuse me. It's a cheap tactic even for you. Well, it won't work, because I'm the world champion of not getting confused, so there.
Hold it!
Would you mind explaining the grounds for your accusation in a little more detail? We kind of... What the fuck? Are we... Oh, wait. Like testing, what did the promises say again? Wait, what does it say? Stab wounds to chest, head, generally sustained post-mortem. 3 iron cam that may have been the murder weapon, judging by the wounds. Wait, we've not looked at this in detail. The base is a very unique shape. If it were removed from a dusty shelf or something, it would be immediately obvious that had been what had been standing there. Okay, that's a clue, I guess. The prongs of each arm are covered in blood. The spacing matches that of the wound in the victim's chest. But is this really the murder weapon? That's a good question. But that's what it said it was. Preliminary findings place time of death at sometime late last night. Cause of death is the set of 3 puncture wounds on the left side of the chest inflicted by a candle holder. Victim also suffered a head injury post-mortem. Other remarks: prominent burn mark on back of hand's right hand. Okay. A key card that grants entry to commit chamber found in the victim's hand. Uh, 7 to 8 p.m. I don't know. Wait.
Hold it! Overruled!
Maybe it's that one then. What was the thing? What was that one? That right. She snuck into the committee chamber looking to do some of her trademark thieving. I don't know what proves it. A keycard that grants entry committee chamber found in the victim's hand.
Objection!
What? How does this prove anything? Are you familiar with this room, Mr. Winner? It certainly sounds like you are. What can I say? Winners know where winners go. I'm number 1 and 2 and 3. Fucking hell. In other words, the majority of your work is second, if not third, rate. Why do you always have to make fun of me? You can take it as a slight if you wish, but the fact remains that you seem unfamiliar with this keycard. Who do you take me for? Of course I'm familiar with it. You need one of those to get in here. Don't you? Have you no shame? Hey! Mr. Winner, do you really even suspect Kay? Of course I do. She did it. Friday's the killer. Then perhaps you can tell us how Kay got into such a secure room as this without a keycard. You know, there was yeah. A masterful summary. Now, as we know, only members of the committee have keycards. Therefore, only they can enter. Verity's in. Precisely. Why is she agreeing with me? Uh-oh. Please take a look at this. I had security pull the data earlier. Rosie Ringer and then some user ID. As you can see, the door to this room was opened at 12:52 a.m. and Miss Ringer's keycard. That's well early. Keycard record here, jot down, my organizer. We cannot know for certain, of course, but who's to say the culprit didn't enter the room with Miss Ringer and then kill her over some sort of subsequent disagreement? It's certainly a plausible theory, but that's all it is. For one, it would require the victim and her murderer to have known one another. Yeah, and Kay didn't know the woman, I'm sure of it.
Overruled!
How can you possibly be so sure of such a thing?
That's pure speculation on your part, detective. There is no fit place for guesswork in the courtroom or at a crime scene. Hard evidence is what is required. In that case, are you suggesting that you have said hard evidence to support your theory?
Fucking hell. I can't do these shitty my accents are terrible. God, I wish I could do really good accents.
Evidence that Kay Faraday and Rosie Ringer knew one another? But of course.
Uh-oh. What?
I have here a letter. Dr. Hertz found it in the victim's chest pocket.
Another of the victim's possessions. And you kept this to yourself until now. You planned for this, didn't you?
Were you complaining about Edgeworth? You do the same.
I've seen you fucking go against Phoenix Wright. Is that why?
It was a candle that killed her, huh? And she died sometime late last night. What now, Gavel? It's very kind of you to share the coroner's findings with everybody, Eustace. But perhaps you should leave it there. We wouldn't want you to strain your voice after all. Ha ha ha. Shall I read it for you? Rosie, thanks so much for agreeing to help with my plan. Now we can both get what we want. Good luck getting your revenge for what happened 12 years ago. Okay.
What the fuck? This is well incriminating.
This would seem to indicate pretty strongly that the two of them were accomplices, wouldn't you say? Accomplices in the plot to steal from the very room in which we are standing. No. Oh, wait, so your principal suspect is Miss Kay Faraday for this second crime as well as Miss Ringer's murder.
Okay, what the fuck? Let's have a look at this.
I'm the principal suspect.
Yeah, you have been for a while, mate. Right.
What? Thanks so much, Rosie. Thanks so much for agreeing to help with my plan. Now we can both get what we want. Good luck getting your revenge for what happened 12 years ago, okay?
This is well incriminating. What the fuck? What is this evidence? Wait, also, why is this all typed out? Is this supposed to be handwritten? Is it handwritten? I don't know.
Don't listen to her. It's all lies, all of it.
What are the promises again? Wait, why you want to know the promises? Oh shit, where are the promises? No, no, no. Oh, we don't have the promises in here. Interesting. I need to go look at the thing again.
Then how do you explain the letter, detective?
Like Mr. Winner, I suspected that Judge Gavel herself had some proof to support her accusation. But I didn't expect it to be quite so definitive.
Nicely done, Gavel. Thank you, Eustace.
Why is he in the lead in this? She's like the senior prosecutor. Why is this dumb? I don't understand why he's always like at the lead of this when... What is going on here? He's got such a smug face as well.
Hold it!
We're not done here yet. I still have questions, and you'd better have answers.
Would you mind if I handle this, Eustace?
Be my guest. Have fun arguing Edgeworth into the ground. Can't let them steamroll me on this. To find a way to take back the advantage. It's going to be tough, mate. Kay's letter.
As the letter more than adequately proves, Miss Faraday and Miss Ringer were acquainted. It seems Miss Faraday had asked for Miss Ringer's help in a plot of some kind. But for whatever reason, their alliance must have broken down. Miss Ringer lost her life in the resulting disagreement, but she'd had one last card to play. The letter she kept safe in her left chest pocket, which spells out the name of her killer.
She's good, better than ever even. I don't know, man. Think you could take her down, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, of course.
Don't do this out of pride, Miles Edgeworth. If you're going to fail, do it on somebody else's time.
Fucking Franziska's awesome. Hey, whose side are you on, sir? I love how he calls Franziska, sir.
There is only one side to be on, Scruffy, the side of the truth. Uh-oh, looks like the kid's got something to say. Well, if there's only one side to be on, then it has to be on the winning... Quiet, you! My thoughts exactly. Awesome. Didn't she pose as Kay? Wait, who? Rosie? Is that what? I don't know. As the little more adequately proves, Miss Faraday and Miss Ringer... Yeah, that's true.
Hold it!
What exactly was the nature of their relationship? Miss Faraday was grateful for Miss Ringer's cooperation, just as the letter says. I think that more than adequately describes it, don't you? Now, as I was saying, it seems Miss Faraday had asked for Miss Ringer's help in a plot of some kind.
Hold it!
Can you tell us any more about this plot? The letter implies a theft, and it was written by your friend Faraday, making her the prime suspect. Case closed.
Objection!
Anybody can forge a letter. It's not conclusive proof of anything.
Overruled!
I also seem to recall Miss Faraday referring to herself as a great thief on more than one occasion. She's a fucking idiot, yeah. She's on a sabbatical. How can you be sure of that? It's unlikely she would tell you if she had resumed her activities, surely. Perhaps she took up stealing again and simply chose to keep it from you. She's never actually stole, to be fair. I can't prove that either way right now, and she knows it. Valaricta is saying the victim was labelled as K, wasn't she? She was only labelled as K because she had a notebook that said K's promises on it. Wait a minute. Why was she labelled as K? She was literally a member of the fucking council. Wouldn't they have instantly recognised her as a member of the council? Why would they call her K Faraday? Are these people fucking idiots? Like, if you are the police and you are familiar with the prosecutors and you come across this body, and even if it does have like a book that says K's promises on it, wouldn't somebody, anybody, the people who discovered the body know that this was Rosie? This is fucking stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't matter if there's a book next to her that says K's promises. She works in the building. As these people are complete idiots. But for whatever reason, their alliance must have broken down.
Hold it!
Whatever reason. Could you be a little more specific? Not at the moment, but I am sure our investigation will uncover any number of possibilities. Whereas your lack of proof that Miss Faraday is innocent continues to be a major problem for you.
Objection!
I can see that some of the evidence would seem to point to K's involvement, but none of it is anywhere near conclusive. I mean, the only thing we have is this. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get your precious thing back. I mean, is that the proof we need?
Overruled!
Lark-tracing idiots, or were they systematically misled? Like, who is misleading them? A letter explicitly outlining a connection to the victim backed up by supporting evidence from the scene. How much more conclusive could it be, and what's more, where is your proof to the contrary? Alright, okay, that's what we need to do. Right, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save Scum because I'm a bad man. Right. They were friends. Nope. Oh, fuck. Right, wait. What other evidence do I have? We don't really have any evidence. Oh, we're fucked. Because Gavel's tougher not to grab from this point, but that's right.
Hold it! Objection! Overruled!
Right, let's see.
Hold it!
Is there any actual evidence to show that Kay killed Miss Ringer? You don't give up, do you? What do you call that letter, huh? Evidence, duh! I wouldn't be so sure. For one thing, it doesn't mention anything resembling a murder plan. It doesn't? Oh, I guess not, huh? Aha, but it will once... once we hold a flame to reveal the secret writing. What the... I wouldn't place too much hope in that revealing anything, Eustace. And we don't need it to, not when we have. The letter she kept safe in her left chest pocket, which spells out the name.
Hold it!
We were able to examine the pocket in question for ourselves. And you want to know why the letter wasn't there, I assume? It's simple. The police's #1 priority was handing it over to me. The victim had kept it on the left side of her chest next to her heart in other... Okay, I see where the... Next to her heart, in other words, to indicate her heart's desire that her killer be brought to justice. It's because that was the only pocket she had. What the fuck? I have little interest in sentimental speculations about Miss Ringer's desires, but one thing does interest me. The fact that you said the letter was in the victim's left chest pocket. It is the truth, as the goddess is my witness. That is where the letter was found. There is no doubt about it. Same place where she was stabbed with the candle burn. I think that might prove to be a very important clue. I can't imagine Kay writing a letter like that. But unless we can get more out of Judge Gavelle, I don't think we'll be able to prove that she didn't. I should try pressing the good judge on some of her statements and see if she let something slip. Wait, whoa.
Objection!
Yes! Right, it couldn't be because there's a fucking giant hole in her bloody pocket. And there's no hole in that letter. So the victim kept the most vital clue of all closest to her heart. How very touching. The voices of the dead fight to be heard, and even then they don't always reach us. But her voice rang loud and true, and it told us that Miss Faraday is her killer. I think you may have misheard her, Your Honor. Or perhaps an evil spirit was trying to mislead you. Hey, you take that back! Perhaps we should try listening to the words of the coroner's report instead. By all means, if I recall correctly, the victim was stabbed on her left side. No. How the fuck do you not realize the basic logic? Gavelle, you're an experienced prosecutor. Let's not question this game's logic. Let's not question. Yes, I'm afraid so. You claim that the letter was found in the victim's left chest pocket. Right where she was stabbed by the candle holder. Indeed. 3 puncture wounds to the chest, and yet not one to the letter. Miraculous, no? Oh. Well, Judge Gavelle, how do you explain that? Because I can think of one explanation. That the letter was deliberately placed there after the fact in order to cast suspicion on Kay. Someone went to a lot of trouble to create the crime scene we see before us. And that someone is the real culprit, who almost certainly also forged this letter. No. It's clear that the culprit intended to frame Kay by means of that letter. And you fell for it hook, line and sinker.
Objection!
No, Faraday did it. The letter was it was in her other pocket, yeah. Huh, seriously? The whole left chest pocket thing was a mistake. Whoever reported must have meant their left. Ah! Stop your foolish floundering, you foolishly foolish fool, or are you just that incurably foolish? Why do you keep whipping me and stop making fun of my deductions? Yeah! There I saved you the trouble of disciplining him. Yes, even though I had no intention of doing so. The letter is stained with blood, which suggests it had indeed been placed somewhere on her left side. Therefore, I doubt there was some sort of mistaken report, not unless that report was given by you. No, what? Gavelle, say something. Yeah, Gavelle is like fucking, oh no, what am I going to do? Yes! Will I try saying incurably foolish? Yes. No objections? Good. Then allow me to continue. So we have established the existence of a second suspect. No, we haven't. The murderer had to get in here, remember? Who else could have gone in apart from Faraday Ringer? Whoever it was would have indeed needed a key card. Judge Gavelle proposed that the killer entered the room together with the victim. But what if there is something questionable about the very basis of her theory itself? This piece of evidence points to another suspect other than Kay. Right, so... the key card history, right? No username. Dude stayed there for 3 hours beforehand, though? That's a bit crazy.
Take that!
Look again at the keycard record provided by Judge Gavelle a short while ago. Likewise asking the film crew. Ooh. As already noted, the victim's keycard was used at 12:52 AM. But you will note that someone else's keycard is also listed. A mysterious person who could have entered beforehand and lay in wait for the victim, you mean? This other person entered at 10:15 PM, so it's certainly not outside the realm of possibility. Except I'm afraid it is. And where's your evidence, huh, Your Honor? Fucking hell. My evidence? I am the evidence detective. Uh-oh. It's you? It was my keycard. Uh-oh. Keycard record. Wait, why the fuck was the date? There's nothing suspicious about the committee member entering the chamber as I please, is there? Ooh, this is getting spicy, boys. Why was her username not there before? She just fucking added it. Fuck off, this record's bullshit. What is this list? What is this keycard log? Oh, we forgot to put Gavelle's name in it. That's dodge. And then it's updated miraculously. Perhaps not, but that's also not the exonerating evidence you seem to think it is. Unless you can also prove that you yourself didn't murder your colleague.
Overruled!
Of what utter nonsense! What would I have to gain from killing her?
Objection!
We're trying to find... It's not about the motive, you're a suspect. I'm sure you know how I'm going to answer that, Your Honor. Oh? I believe further investigation will shed light on any motives you might have had.
Overruled!
I am a faithful servant of the goddess. Why would I ever resort to an act of crime? Wait, are we using emote like what is the word for this? It's not evidence. I used my keycard, that much is true, but my reason for entering this room is far from questionable. Then perhaps you'd care to tell us why. I had business here in the committee chamber. Business at 10:52 PM, eh? There were certain preparations to make. What the fuck? Preparations? Sounds pretty suspicious to me. Shh. Come, shut the fuck up. I am not at liberty to share what I was preparing for. Oh, I'm sure you weren't. But I'm sure Prosecutor Edgeworth can make an educated guess. Oh wait, he was preparing for my fucking review or whatever. My, like, judgment. My hearing. She must have been busy gathering the documents they were going to use against me. To relieve me of my badge. Damn, man. Can you imagine, like, having... Oh, who's this? Alright, children, that's enough. Is that the granny? It's good to keep our skills and our tongues sharp. Especially when we're young, but that'll do for now. Who the fuck's this? Who the fuck is this guy? What? What am I looking up, guys? Is that the... Wait a minute. Right, that's a prosecutor badge. He's got like 5 billion of them. Why is he wearing aviator, like, pilot goggles? Dude, and look at his beard. Ah, really takes me back to the days of my youth. Back when I would wrangle with a certain detective. He disappeared, you know. I hope he's out there somewhere living his best life. What the fuck are you even talking about? You'll have to forgive me, it's just, I get so emotional. The tears, I can't stop them. Is he squeezing tears out of his beard? Oh my god, wait, let's see this. Wait, look at his abs! This dude is ripped! What the fuck is this character? Oh no! It explains everything! Oh no! It's Winner's dad! German Winner? Winner. Ah, Verity, my girl, do you ever stop working? Your dedication puts us all to shame. And is this young Francisca I see before me? Dear child, when did you get so big? Wait. Uncle Vina, it's been far too long. And so formal, I thought we were like family. Wait. He's like, his tears have filled up his goggles. Look at this. This is fucking insane. You used to sit on my knee and shout, Unca Winner, at the top of your little lungs. Oh, that's fucking funny. Ah, but time goes by so very fast. One can't help but shed a tear. Yeah, this motherfucker's dad. Dad, what are you doing here? Dude, your dad's kind of ripped. What am I doing here? A committee member has been murdered and you're in charge of the case, my boy. What is this? Bring your pops to work day? Fuck. Too many characters. Silence! Do you have any idea who he is? This man is practically the right hand of the goddess herself. A former chief prosecutor and the current chairman of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence. Now, Verity. There's no need to bring all that up. I'm just a harmless old man, really. I mean, you don't look that old. Allow me to apologize for the detective's rudeness. I am Miles Edgeworth, correct? And your little subordinate, Dick Gumshoe. I am Excelsius Winner. Oh god. Father to this idiot boy, among other things. Get wrecked, Eustace. Even your dad is fucking shit. My wife and I were so happy when he was born. And now she's gone too. Heaven only knows to where. Dad, you're like, here, use my handkerchief. Thank you, son. You're a good boy in your own silly way. This boy's getting a fucking abuse of the century. Like father, like son, I suppose. Though it's hard to say who's the bigger fool. Wow. Well, Verity, how goes the investigation? I thank you for asking, sir. We have identified the prime suspect, one K. Faraday. We are currently trying... Objection! You don't have nearly enough to make her your prime suspect, and you know it. Or have you forgotten what we have just discovered about letters?
Objection!
I told you that. That was just a mix-up. They got the wrong puck. Ugh! Don't test my patience. Fuck, I can't do it. I really wish I could do a German accent. I don't know what the fucking oh, these are terrible. Oh, this is hurting my fucking voice. Alright, that's enough. Let's all just calm down, shall we? I'm sorry you had to see that, sir. My humblest apologies. I think you've all made your cases very clearly. All except for you, Eustace. But what? But Dad? We are prosecutors, and it is our duty to identify suspects and bring them to justice. But I wouldn't dare call someone a suspect without evidence or a motive. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, I know all about your relationship to the accused. Thick as Thieves seems pretty apt, based on what I've heard. Kay's no criminal. She helped us catch the bad guys loads of times. Much about this case is still unclear, sir. Please, you have to let us... It's heartwarming, really. The bonds of friendship are so strong among the young. Wait, what the fuck was that? But circumstances being what they are, I'm afraid those bonds won't be enough. Wait, what the hell is he doing? What the heck is that supposed to mean? The prosecutor's office needs this case cleared up as quickly as possible. Time is, oh, so precious, and we have so little of it, and there are so many other cases. Do you have other rooms? I'm sorry, but you understand, of course, don't you? All right, Miss K. Faraday, time to come along quietly. Wow, they're just steamrolling through all of this. What the fuck? Yes, sir. You're not taking her. She's innocent, I tell ya. To defy the chairman of the committee is to defy the law itself. Wow, that's a statement and a half. It is an act so brazen a hearing won't be necessary at all. Are you prepared for Mr. Edgeworth to lose his badge over this detective? What? Yeah. So either K goes down or Mr. Edgeworth loses his badge? What the heck am I supposed to do? You'd use his badge to shield yourselves. Oh, how the committee too has fallen. Kay, you're innocent. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Thank you. We've only known each other for a short while, but you've been very kind. And I'm sorry. Sorry for being a criminal. Oh my god. Your contrition has been noted, Miss Faraday, and will be conveyed to the goddess of justice. What the hell? Do you know, Gavel, sometimes I'm like, what the fuck? What in the world should I do now? You fucking tell him to shut the fuck up, right? Don't let the bastards grind you down. When I was little, all I wanted was to be like my father. To become an attorney and fight for those who can't fight for themselves. But now my fate is tied to that of this one tiny badge. One tiny badge against the life of a dear acquaintance. Who am I kidding? There's nothing to weigh up here. I mean, your job, your whole career, your ability to earn money. I suppose he's probably a capable guy. You could, like, I don't know, if he lost his prosecutor's badge, what could he do instead? I guess this is it. Goodbye, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it!
Judge Gavel, a moment, please. Yes, what is it? I say, fuck you, bitches! Your badge? What is the meaning of this? I am returning it. From this day forth, I am a prosecutor no longer. Damn! Damn! Mr. Edgeworth? What are you doing? Miles Edgeworth, explain yourself right now. You're giving it all up? Just like that? You can't mean it, sir. Tell me you're kidding, please. If you're not a prosecutor anymore, then what does that make me? You're still a detective, mate. I have one duty and one duty alone, to pursue the truth. If being a prosecutor means I must turn a blind eye to the very truth before me, then I will gladly shed the title to be free. Da-da-da-dun. Yep. I'll carve my own path, one I believe in. Damn, man. I won't let my search for the truth end here.
Objection!
Are you running away from the Von Karma from me? Wow. Why is Franziska taking this so personally? Say what you will, Franziska. You won't change my mind. So you're leaving me behind again? I'll never forgive you for this. Never! I mean, it's a weird way to look at it. But she is, I mean, Franziska Von Karma is absolutely obsessed with Edgeworth. I mean, it's, you know, I do feel that she is like a Helga Pataki and Hey Arnold type of relationship where she's probably got a shrine to him in her home. Something super weird and creepy. But Larry Clark's asking leave behind again. Well, I think she means... So Edgeworth became a prosecutor well before Franziska. I mean, partly because he was older than her. So obviously he became... I mean, he was like one of the youngest prosecutors ever. But he did it before her. And she got pissed off about it. It's like unrealistic
expectations from herself. So now she thinks that he has reached a new level of being, I don't know, and he's like doing it before, and she doesn't understand he's reached it before her or something. She's always like, I think she just wants to hang around with him. I think the whip is obviously like a fucking coping mechanism. Maybe she does see him as her older brother. I mean, she doesn't seem to have very good relationships with anyone else. She's obsessed with Edgeworth. I mean, and she does, I think, as well as trying to gain the attention of her father, Edgeworth is more pure. Her father was clearly twisted and willing to do all sorts of shit to get the job done. But Edgeworth takes the hard path of trying to be true to himself and trying to take the right path. I don't know. I think she's obsessed with him. Like, he is her role model and her rival that she is absolutely obsessed with. And, you know, the boundaries between obsession and love and hate, well, and hatred are like, there's thin boundaries between all of them. Like, also she groomed him to become a prosecutor, apparently the most herself. I don't think she groomed him to be a prosecutor. That was Von Karma. What do you call it? Manfred. Like, Manfred was the one that made him a prosecutor as a kind of twisted fuck you to his father. No, this is all my fault. None of this would have happened if it wasn't for me. Wait, Kay, don't go. Oh, for fuck's sake, where's she running off to? You stay right where you are, detective. But, sir, I'm not a prosecutor anymore. Don't say that. Where you go, I go, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm always there, right by your side. There's no need for you to do that now, detective. Simply focus on your job and do what you can. What? Well, now, this is no good, is it? We've let a dangerous criminal run free. I try and I try, and yet it's never enough. There's no need to worry, sir. We'll set up a cordon. She won't get far. She'd better not. I'll be very disappointed in you if she does. What's that evil spell? He's wearing, like, motorcycle boots or some shit. Or is it horse riding boots? Why are you so hard about this? You wanted to fucking boot him out of the prosecutor's thing. What's your butt hard about? Yeah, fucking you didn't get to have a fight. Eat shit, Gravel. What a circus, says Valarkite. I know. And that, I mean, that was a lot of crazy stuff going on there. Wait, does he lose his office because he's not a prosecutor anymore? I mean, he must lose the office. Okay. Why did he think that she'd be here? She's not here either. Where are you? Oh, it's what's his face? Fender. Knockety Nick, knock knock, special visitor. Fender. Whoa, talk about an unhappy face. Everything okay, big guy? You won't earn yourself too many admirers looking like that. What are you doing here? Has something happened? Has something happened, he asked. I'll say. It's been all over the news. A murder in the committee chamber. I'll call that a happening, alright. What with your hearing being today, I thought. Well, I couldn't help wondering if you were involved. They're reporting on the news already. Heck yeah! A dead lawyer, a young woman on the run, they're lapping it up. It's crazy stuff, but compelling too, I gotta admit. So are you gonna give me the lowdown or what? Well, actually, I guess we have time to do that and not actually worry about where Cage ran off to. Whoa, maybe warn a guy before blowing his mind next time. Things are even crazier than I thought. This isn't a joke, Fender. Kay's out there somewhere, all alone and without her memory. Not to mention being the suspect in the murder. That definitely doesn't make things any easier. But where the heck could she have gotten to? You're sure she doesn't remember Zip? I thought she might have come here, but... no luck, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. Sounds like she thinks she's done you wrong. She wouldn't want to cause you even more trouble by rocking up on your doorstep. Makes sense. You think I don't know that? But I'm out of places to look. Hey, take a chill pill, compadre. This isn't like you. You're wound up tighter than a clockwork monkey.
which isn't a bad thing necessarily. After all, it's got even you running from pillar to post looking to save an innocent from jail. Acting like the attorney I know you were born to be. Look, Fender, I may have given up my badge earlier, but that doesn't mean I've decided to become an attorney. However, Kate isn't just some suspect in a murder to me. She's somebody I've come to know very well, even if we've only been acquainted for a short while. And she'd never harm a fly, let alone another person. Blow my mind twice in 5 minutes? Why? I know, this is actually kind of mind-blowing. Why don't you? Kid's lucky to have you in her corner, champ. Hope you don't mind me saying this, but that's quite the bond that sprung up between the two of you. Don't try and insinuate anything there. Enough to give me and your old man a run for its money, even. Oh, nice. It's nothing like that, really. She just likes to involve herself in my affairs, which is kind of annoying. Heh, you can say that again. From what I've seen, she likes to charge into things no holds barred. Yeah, she's probably underage and not even officially sanctioned to get involved with, like... She got involved with, like, some political bloody crime, right? And shit, she's been involved with a lot of stuff. And we're like, how is she allowed here? Well, she's done you some good, I can tell you. You two make a great team. She is not... She doesn't beat Mia, though. Can't say I'm not a little jealous, seeing as my partner in crime's no longer around. What, his father? Anyway, you need to track her down. Connections like that don't grow on trees. I should know. Alright, how about this for a plan? You're fresh out of ideas about where she could be, and you can't just walk the streets shouting her name. So why not go back to the source, look into how she lost her memory in the first place. You just might turn up some clues that will help narrow things down. That's not a bad idea. Based on what she told us, it sounds like it all started at the big building. Then that's where we're headed. Next up, the big time. Maybe you could give your face the good news on the way. Kay won't come frolicking back into the fold if the first thing she sees is you scowling like that. Very funny. Fender's truly a force of nature all on his own. I do like how he's like, he seems to be pretty calm and chill. Fender's always pretty calm and chill no matter what's happening. I don't think I've seen him lose his cool too much, if ever. Like I saying, so is he going to work on becoming a defense attorney? It looks like he isn't. Are we going to see Lloyd again? Who was Lloyd again? Was she that annoying reporter girl? What was her name again? Something Lloyd. What was her name again? Anyway, so he quit to not become an attorney. He quit. He still wants to be an attorney, but he's not going to, like, hold on to the badge if it means he has to, like, look the other way to the truth. Kay grew just out of nowhere to him. I mean, yeah. But that's the way Edgeworth is, right? The sun sure set quickly. Not even a murder on the premises could make this place close its doors. Gotta chase that last dollar, huh? There's hardly anybody around, though. I guess we've got the whole place to ourselves. Well, no. The first step towards proving Kay's innocence is to figure out how she lost her memory. Earth to Miles, we've got sleuthing to do. This rooftop paradise is all ours, so let's focus up and do what we're good at for Kay, alright? Patch, patch, patch. He just walks off and fucks off. Alright. Do what we're good at, huh? I suppose I should be grateful there's at least something we can do. Investigation! Right, what have we got here? The beak and wings of a bird and the body of a lion. I guess these statues are meant to guard the peace of this little rooftop haven. I have to say they're incredibly detailed, almost frighteningly so. Instead of feeling welcomed, I wonder how many people have been scared off by these instead. So I'm going to say... Wait, what is up with the... My controller's acting up a bit. There's a pretty sizable cherry tree. Its flowers are just on the cusp of full bloom. According to what Kay told us, she was standing beneath this tree until she saw she was pushed and fell. He remembers being standing beneath this cherry tree. Pegasus, the winged horse of legend. No, wait. Isn't that a horn in its forehead? So if it's not a Pegasus, it's a
It's not... Pegasus didn't... Pegasus... No, Pegasus was a winged horse. It didn't have a horn. So if it has a horn and wings, what does that make it? It's not a unicorn. So it's a unicorn? No, that can't be right either. Unicorns don't have wings. Yeah. What's this? There's a little plaque here at the bottom showing the name of the piece. Contradictions. Ah, okay. That'll teach me to bother engaging with such things. Lol. Okay, that was not informative. Philacterizing. Also, the title sounds like something an unhinged person would say. What? They can call me... Yeah, I mean... Is it night already? Yes. Are they getting cotton candy? Mr. Edgeworth, we meet again. What are you two doing up here? Well, seeing as we came all the way, we thought we might as well enjoy some cotton candy. What the heck are you doing here? Looking to get yourself even more hot water. You needn't worry about me, Dr. Hertz. I'll be just fine. Whatever you say, Mr. Soon-to-be ex-prosecutor turned ex-prosecutor. Turned ex-prosecutor? Saw that coming a mile off. Wait, what? You got fired? As I said, you didn't concern yourself with my affairs. If you say so. So, oh, how's Kay doing? Uh-oh, did something happen? Maybe I can help? How about an injection? No injections, thank you. Fortunately, a jab a day does not keep the world's troubles at bay. Yeah, it did kind of get chilly, huh? Come on, let's head home. Alright then, Mr. Edgeworth, catch you again soon. That was a weird conversation. That was a pointless conversation, right? Looks like a TV for showing announcements from the various companies in the big building. But at the moment, it's just showing a regular broadcast channel. Gah. What am I standing here for? The Steel Samurai isn't on today. Lol. Hey you, yeah you. How about some delicious parting clouds, cotton candy to brighten your day? Parting clouds? Is it named for the fact that we are so close to the clouds up here? Our gimmick is, we take a normal serving of cotton candy and split it in half, part it, if you will. Half the candy, same price, double the profit. And we're laughing all the way to the bank. Why you tell me this? I don't think your customers will be laughing if you keep sharing that information quite so freely. Well, that was interesting. You can insert a coin to take a good look at the distant landscape for a few minutes. Kay absolutely would have been all over this. The Kay I know anyway. But for now, I'd better focus my powers of observation on this rooftop. I don't know, should you? There's some lights here. So the person in the raincoat that Kay saw supposedly approached her from the direction of the concession stand. Which would suggest that she was pushed over this railing here. The railing is chest high. You'd have to try really hard to go tumbling over the edge of it. Everything looks sturdy enough too. What does this mean? What does it mean? Wait, what is this? Is this a trapdoor? Is that a trapdoor? Why can I not look at the trapdoor? Thought that was interesting. Maybe if you go to the... Whoa, what happened there? Eek! Wait, what the fuck? You were hiding in the tree? Hi. Kay. Don't mind me. I was just lying in wait. That would make you a criminal, Kay. Perhaps you meant to say laying low. But yes, that. What the fuck? You're hiding in the tree. That's mad. Have a try saying quick to give injections, eh? Did she say raincoat? I think so. Possibly a revision door, as we call it. A revision door for the cabling and plumbing. Maybe. Nevertheless, I doubt people will look kindly on a suspect haunting the site of a supposed crime. Surely you understand that, even in your current state. On top of which, while you've been playing hide and go seek, I've been worried sick and frantically trying to find you.
Are you mad at me? Yes. Of course I am. Now, what were you thinking coming back here? Did you think your amnesia would excuse your recklessness? No. I came to try and help you get your badge back. What? I thought if I could get my memory back, I might be able to remember killing that poor woman. I thought if I came back to where I lost my memory, maybe I could... Huh. There's one thing you haven't lost, you know. Your ability to surpass my expectations at every turn. I couldn't be more certain now that you're the K I know so very well. However, I don't appreciate you being so reckless. Do you hear me? I'm sorry. Seriously, Miles, you're killing me here. You're banking good guy points and then you went and blew it by blowing your top. Good to see you, kiddo. Glad to see you're safe. Come on, bring it in. Man's always looking for a free hug. Okay. That's the spirit. Not now, Fender. Yeesh, I was just trying to lighten the mood. No hug for you, bitch. Live news now from the big building where a shocking murder took place earlier today. Police continue their hunt for a young woman known to have been present at the scene. I don't know what accent I'm doing here. She's considered the prime suspect and police say no effort is being spared in trying to track her down. Ah, shit. Ooh, mama, they're not messing around, huh? Well, team, what's the plan? Looks like the clock's ticking down and fast. Indeed, it's only a matter of time before they find us. Alright, first things first. Okay, you're sticking with us from now on, capiche? But I've caused you so much trouble already. You can hardly make things any worse for me at this point. Mr. Edgeworth. Then it's settled. We're in this together like the Three Musketeers. Miles here will be in charge of proving Kay innocent. And I will, believe me. So I'm going to need you to do everything you can to help him with his investigating. Okay, Kay? Yes, of course. Great, now we've got to move quick. Can't be getting bagged by the boys in blue before we've even started. You two may not have any more to lose, but your Uncle Eddie sure does. Gregory would never forgive me if I got the family office shut down. Thank you, Fender. I'm sure I owe you more than I'll ever really know. Right. As you can see, they're still hard at work up on the 50th floor. That's where the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence holds their disciplinary hearings, correct? That's right, there have been people walking by the windows all evening. This is one serious investigation. Well, this doesn't make our chance of getting out of here with Kay any rosier. We'll have to find a way to slip past the press. I'm a cool, mysterious customer, Mauserino, but I'm no spy. Maybe you can use him as a decoy if things get desperate. Damn. Okay, whatever you're thinking, quit it. I can tell it doesn't end well for me. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Looks like this is being broadcast live, which means we're looking at the big building in real time. Does that mean we're on TV too? I don't think so. The camera's far away enough and it's just dark enough that I think we'll be safe for now. At least we better be. If Kay is spotted, things will go from bad to worse before we know it. Apparently inspection doors in English were recognized saying for cavity walls or ceilings. Ah, I get what you're saying. As you can see, they're still hard at work at the top of the 50th floor. That's where the committee for... we read this. Why is this not letting me skip this? Reporter's right, you can see people moving around. Wait, something's very wrong with this picture. And I can use a certain piece of evidence to help me deduce what exactly. What the fuck are we... Oh, they're on the 49th floor. Why are they all on the 49th floor? There's a contradiction here, hiding in plain sight.
Eureka!
Question, how many floors does this building have? Easy, 50, right? Kinda ironic that just a few feet above where the committee works its ugly little schemes, There's a place where starry-eyed young romantics come to wish for everlasting smoochy times. But then, what's that dark space above the 50th floor? That gloomy underbelly of love? Wait a minute. Exactly. The committee chamber is supposed to be on the top floor, directly beneath the viewing platform, but it actually appears to be located one floor below that, clearly contradicting the supposed facts. Maybe whoever wrote the pamphlet made a mistake. Somehow I don't think so. Call me crazy, but yes, there appears to be a hidden 51st floor. Ooh. Wow, and that's where they keep the gloomy underbelly of love? At my heart, you didn't need to take it quite so literally, Kay. Good, then perhaps we can take this more seriously instead. Come on, have you met me, Miles? That might be easier said than done. It'll still be easier than trying to enjoy your so-called jokes. Advertising dark before 8, mate. If you live anywhere in the north, like near where I live, yes. During the winter, it can get dark well before 8. And they walk around with light clothing. They're insane, yes. Right, so we've found the contradiction, I think. What does that mean? What should we do? What's the logic? Right. Kate was pushed by a person in a red raincoat who had walked toward her. Kate remembers standing beneath the cherry tree. It seems there's an extra floor between the 50th floor and the roof. None of these are related. I hope I've been of help to you so far. What do you remember? I came back here because I thought I might jog my memory. How about we go over what you remember one more time? Okay, I was standing under the tree sheltering from the rain, and I saw a person in a red raincoat, and then they pushed me. Can you remember anything specific about the person in the raincoat? I'm sorry, I just can't recall anything. Oh, but there is one thing. Wait a minute. Why has nobody told us, right? Why did the coroner or the nurse lady not tell us where Kay was found? Because that would indicate... that would give us a lot of information. There is one thing. I could see the moon over their shoulder as they came closer and closer. The moon. Yes, it's all very fuzzy, but it was in the exact same place it is right now. Floating up there above the cherry blossoms. So the moon was visible over the mysterious figure's shoulders. What the fuck? Kay saw the moon shining over the shoulder of the person in a red raincoat. It's in the same part of the sky tonight. That's new information. I should keep it in mind. What the fuck does that even mean? I keep feeling like there's something just on the edge of my memory. Come on, controller, don't die on me. Don't die on me, controller! Fucking Bluetooth connection sucks ass. There is. It could be the clue we need. Alright, just let it float to the top of your mind and say whatever comes into your thoughts. Alright. I'm seeing... it's very faint, but... I'm seeing a small restaurant. Just a counter and some seats. There's this incredible smell. A beautiful golden soup, not too thick, and it tastes just right. It's filled with delicious noodles. They're firm, but not too firm. What the fuck is this? And that's when a thought crossed my mind. I'm going to order another bowl. A captivating memory, but sadly one that has nothing to do with the case. God, that sucked. You used to say you were the second great thief Yatagarasu, a noble outlaw dedicated to stealing the truth. Do you not remember any of that? Oh, I think you're right. I was a noble. Not a noble, Kay, a noble outlaw. Still, I suppose you got halfway there. So, totally useless, thank you. Let's see. We did get a piece of information, though. She was pushed by it. She was standing on the railing. And... do these relate? No? Fuck. There's no logical connection between those two. Oh, shit. Let me just, save scum.
So that is probably a trapdoor. You think the door behind her? Maybe. Oh god, this fucking controller. Fucking Bluetooth shite. Let me get this cable out. Fucking plus, right. Maybe I should just use the keyboard and mouse. Right, wait. What are the logical conclusions? Right. The moon over the shoulder of the person in the red raincoat's in the same part of the sky tonight. Kay remembers standing beneath the cherry tree. Are these two related? Wait, I think I already did this, right? No, fuck. Valaric Tricycle, do you have a lot of wireless devices in the room? No. No. Everything, I tried to use everything wired with the exception of Wi-Fi. So there isn't that many Bluetooth devices floating about. But I think the Bluetooth receiver on my PC is kind of I don't know, man. Bluetooth just sucks ass. Right. Fuck. That and the moon doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. I don't know. What does any of this mean? Fuck, I don't know. One of these has to relate to the other. Kay was pushed by a person in a red raincoat who had walked toward her from the concession stand. Kay saw the moon shining over the shoulder of the person in the red raincoat. It's in the same part of the sky tonight. So that... But these are not related, right? Oh, they are. Okay. Thinking back over what Kay has said. The person in the raincoat approached her from the direction of the concession stand, which implies that she was pushed over the railing on the side opposite the stand. She also said that she could see the moon over this person's shoulder, but when we checked just now, the moon was in a different location than expected. Yet Kay claims it's currently in the same spot in the sky as on the night of the incident. This throws the positions of the moon and the person in the raincoat out of alignment with her story. I think our memories may have become confused somehow. What's more, if she really had been pushed over that railing, she would have never survived the fall. Therefore, I must conclude that she may not have fallen where she thought she did. Right. Right, where... Right, we have the... What does the plan say? I mean, if she fell over the other side... I don't know what any of this means. Like... It's possible that Kay didn't fall over the railing after all. Kay remembers standing beneath the cherry tree. Could she have fallen out of the tree? I don't think any of these are related. Let's talk to this dude. Any more things to... Maybe... I don't know, actually. Can't believe things made the news already. How do they do it, huh? Hey, think they're filming us from the chopper up right there now? Go check the TV for Mauserino. Need to make sure they're catching my good side. Now, at a time like this. Right, well, he's not being super helpful. So I guess I need to put the rest together. Right, what other logical pieces? Is there a 51st floor? What can prove that? Did she fall into the 51st floor? Well, you may have fallen, Kay, but it couldn't have been over that railing. Because if you had, you wouldn't be alive now to tell the tale. But I definitely remember standing under that tree. If I was pushed, the only way I could have fallen is over that railing, isn't it? Not unless the ground opened up and swallowed you whole. Fucking it. There's a trapdoor and it doesn't let me look at the trapdoor. It's bullshit. The ground can just open up like that. How? My bad, not a joking matter. Sorry, kiddo. But it may also be closer to the truth than you think, Vendor. Let's take another look at the ground in that area. There's a chance we might have missed something. Okay. Yeah, this is where we're going to discover the trapdoor. Okay, couldn't have fallen over the railing. So where did she fall? There must be a clue around here somewhere. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Oh well. What's this? Looks like a service hatch. Okay, do you think you might have fallen down here instead? Nah, you'd never be as clumsy as that. I'm sorry, I just can't say one way or the other. My bad, kiddo. Just another one of my silly musings. You don't have to take me so seriously, you know. I don't? Never? Well, maybe not never, if I told you leap it lyrically into my arms. Fender. Ciao, Malzerino. Where's your sense of whimsy, mate? So, never then. Ouch, talk about a deep cut. What else do we have? What's this? The ground here is covered with cherry blossoms. Even though the tree's not in full bloom yet, the strong wind up here is blowing the petals right off. It would have been nice if they'd thought to tidy up just a little bit. Right. I think we're good. So down the hatch to the 51st floor. Galactic, do you remember the claymation in the trapdoor? No, but I might have seen it. Could she have been caught into the 51st floor and they beat her and erased her memories? That might have happened, by the way. I was thinking that. How was a whole floor between the 50th and the viewing platform remained? How has a whole floor between the 50th and the viewing platform remained undetected all this time? You got me there. Kinda hard to hide a set of stairs going up to it, if you ask me. That's precisely it. Things like stairs that are normally out in the open going unnoticed by people seems a bit implausible. Which can only mean the 53rd floor is no ordinary floor and can't be reached by ordinary means. Then we'll just have to reach it through extraordinary means, right? I don't know about extraordinary means. Maybe let's go for unconventional? Indeed, consider, if you will, the hatch we found by the cherry tree. What would you expect to find on the other side of such a hatch? A room of some kind, perhaps? Oh, a secret room. Now you're talking my language. Let's go take a look. Oh, I could try to use the Epstein floor. I hope not. What a shitty way to access a whole floor of a building, though. They could have had a better access hatch or something. Ugh, alright. There we go. What is this place? Look at all that stuff down there. Is that a storeroom? Whatever it is, I think we can safely say that this is where you fell. Go team, strike one mystery off the list. Yes, but the greater mystery of Kay's memory loss remains unsolved. You have a red rain-coated figure who can walk on air to account for, among other things. Hey, can't a guy bask in his success for a second? So we found a hidden storeroom. I vote we scooch on down, check it out. We have pretty much exhausted everything up here, and it can't hurt to take a look. I mean, it is breaking and entering, isn't it? Is that you, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh shit. Oh shit! What's her face? Emma? Emma, what are you doing here? I heard about what happened from Detective Gumshoe. I was in the area, so I thought I'd come by and see what's going on. This is Emma Skye. She's a high school student currently studying in Europe to become a forensic scientist. Why is she here then? The younger sister of a former superior of mine. We've also stood in court together. The detective called me up in a panic. He said your badge fell off of the big building and that Kay was in a man's suit and... Fucking Gumshoe. Hold it right there. Didn't you just leave to go back to Europe a few days ago? And you're back again already? Yep, I'm here with one of my professors. But not to do any schoolwork or anything, just some interpreting. Then shouldn't you be off doing that instead of gallivanting around a crime scene? Oh, it's fine. Just this wonderful thing called body language after all. What? Mate, you left your professor to figure shit out? That's not an actual language, Emma. Anyway, never mind me. This is about Kay. How is she? Where is she? Oh, shucks. Isn't that sweet, Kay Meister? Your little friend is worried about you. Oh, yes. Who's this guy? Don't tell me you went and got a new assistant, Mr. Edgeworth. Very funny, young lady. It's actually the other way around, I'll have you know. Eddie Fender, attorney at law, and senior partner at Edgeworth & Co. Law Offices. Edgeworth? So you are his assistant? Wait, attorney? Since when were you a defense attorney? I'm not. To say it's complicated is an understatement. Let's not sweat the details for now, yeah? First things first. But an attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Really? Oh, it's like I'm not even here. What is this? Some kind of weird experiment? Perhaps we should head down below. I'll explain there. I agree, the police could be here any minute. Huh? And who's this? I'll explain later, Emma. Come on, time to go. Alright, but you'd better explain yourself, Mr. Hotshot Pro Attorney. Trust me, I'll explain that too. It's a lot to explain, man. Okery dokery do. Down the hatch we go. That didn't even rhyme. I was hoping it would rhyme. Disappointed. To be continued. Right, we've hit the 2-hour mark. Yes, save. I kind of want to continue a little bit, but I'll continue for a little bit. It's dark as a grave down here. Can't see the nose in front of my roguishly handsome face. Watch your step, Emma. Wait, like Gavel with Eustace, child actor. Oh, what the fuck? I mean, I could do Valeria. I could be like, next time, but we're going to have a look at the floor first, and then I'll end it. Ouch, ouch, I hit my head on something. Make your way down slowly, Kay. I don't want you to slip. Oh, yes, Mr. Edgeworth. There's got to be a light switch here, somewhere. Ah, bingo. This is... So the hidden 51st floor really is being used as a storeroom. We need to take a careful look over all these items. Oh, she stole a mask from here. Big building pamphlet data updated my organizer. Alright, Mr. Edgeworth, you promised me an explanation or 3. I did indeed. Where to even start? Wow, a lot's been happening, huh? What a case. It's not supposed to fill you with excitement, Emma. Hahaha, seems you've gotten yourself into a real pickle, Mr. Prosecutor Attorney. I'm not an attorney or a prosecutor anymore. Well, whatever you are, I think it's time for science to lend a helping hand. Don't worry, I brought my entire kit with me. Well, if you're sure. Are you kidding? I live for moments like this. Here, let's make this all official. Good working with you again, Mr. Edgeworth. And you, Miss Guy. And then there were 4. Right, everyone, let's get to work. I want to know where that elevator goes. Interesting. This is probably the official way to get in here. Looks like it goes down? It's something we'll certainly want to investigate further, but we should look around up here first. Aye aye, Captain. Let me know if you find anything juicy. I'll keep trying to see what I can remember. I'll let you know if anything comes to mind. Thank you, Kay. Emma? Ready, willing, and able to investigate, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, then let's begin. Oh, begin investigation. Whoa. Right. I think this is a good point to leave it there. We have seen the floor. It's full of evidence from various crimes. And I am sure there's going to be interesting revelatory stuff there. But we'll leave it there for now. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I certainly did. Valakai saying loot. Yes, well, no, I think it's just evidence from all the crimes we've done. We've been involved with up to now. But I think there might be the fact that it's a hidden floor makes me very suspicious. I wonder if they're involved in the forging, like all the kind of what was the stuff that's been going in the previous stuff, like smuggling of fake stuff and all that shit. Lavatory stuff? No, not lavatory stuff. What did I say? Anyway, we'll leave it there. We'll see what happens next time. But for now, I am Ash Mannix. This is Ace Attorney Investigations Collections, and I will hopefully see you guys next time. Later.